Hello all, welcome back to my channel. This is Future B here with another nail video, and in this video I'm going to be doing some really pretty nails. I know I say that all the time, but these nails really are. They're stiletto nails. I swatched a couple of colors there. I chose one of those as the base color for the nails. The nails are going to have some glitter. They're going to have some lines. They're a little bit abstract. But overall, they're pretty simple, and I think anybody can do this nail design. And I really like it because for someone who likes to be a little creative, a little different, I think these are really easy, really simple for anybody to do, but they fill that hole of, wanting to be creative and different. As always, I'm using either my size 14 or size 16 Kolinsky brush with the glitter in the handle. I am using Model 1's colored acrylic. I'm using Mia Secret clear acrylic. I'm using Mia Secret monomer. These nails are these tips are ones that I got off of Amazon, and I've cut them to be stiletto. I always make my thumbnails shorter than all my other nails just because it makes them easier to use. Sometimes you need to do things in life that require you to use your finger, and you really can't use your nail. Don't use your nails as tools, but in general you need a shorter nail in order to do stuff, and so I always make my thumb shorter. And then my other fingers are all pretty long, about the average length that I wear my nails. Now this color that I use, it's so pretty. I don't know what this color is called. What would you call this color? It's not like really a magenta. It's a little bit too dark to be magenta, but it's also not like a purple color. It has kind of a blue base to it. What do you call this color? I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty. And as you know, I use Model 1's acrylic a lot. And sometimes when I have colors that are similar to this, they will marble on me. This color did not marble on me. It was not as pigmented as I would have liked for it to be, because I did have to use, you're gonna see me going with the acrylic a couple of times, because there were some spots that just were not as dark as I wanted them to be. But the acrylic did marble, and as long as it doesn't marble and I don't have to make the nails too thick, then I'm good. But what would you call this color? Do you find it as pretty as I do? I think it was really great. And as far as doing nails in one solid color, I think this is a pretty good color to choose, not something that you see very often. As I said before, these nails, whenever I'm finished with them, they're going to have some glitter, and they're also going to have some lines and stuff. I think one thing that could have made this nail set better is if the nails had glown in the dark, because with these colors, and you'll see it at the end, with these colors that I use on it, it looks like these nails should glow in the dark. Even though it's still winter, not quite yet at spring yet, definitely still winter, I think these nails will probably be a pretty good summer set. I find myself as someone that really enjoys kitchen sink nails. Those are nails that have everything but the kitchen sink in them. They have decals, they have foil, they have gel polish, they have just a little bit of everything, glitter, sometimes bling, just a little bit of everything in them. These nails are not like that, and I think that's one of the reasons why this is a good set for a beginner, either nail tech or nail enthusiast, to try, is because I am using just a single color to do all of the nails, but I'm adding gel polish and a little glitter in a way that makes them look like they are a lot harder to do than they actually were. So if you're like me and you like trying new things, you're just starting out, this is probably a really good nail set, or a really good design to attempt to do, because it looks a lot harder than it is. People will think that you tried really hard on your nails. They'll be really surprised, but you really didn't. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but in general, whenever I do my nails, I do like a 3-bead or 4-bead method. And that applies to how I am doing the base color here, as well as whenever I go in and encapsulate. So I'm going to start out with a bead that's going to be pretty close to where the nail tip is applied. If it's not directly on the spot where the nail tip is applied, it's going to be just a little bit below that. I'm going to go in with a bead just under that, and then I'll go in with a bead most likely for the tips. And then the last one that I will do will be a cuticle bead, because the cuticle, of course, you want to make sure that's the thinnest portion. You really want to make sure that that blends nicely. Whenever I'm going to go back and encapsulate, I'm going to do the exact same process. I'm going to use probably about 4 beads, and that'll show that these beads that I'm using are not really that thick, because it actually ends up being 8 beads on each nail, 4 beads for the color and 4 beads for the clear. If I wasn't going to encapsulate, I could make those 4 initial beads that I did a lot thicker, and I could have done it that way, but I like to save my colored acrylics. I don't want to use this color all the way up too soon, so I cap all of my nails, whether I am encapsulating or just capping a color. I encapsulate everything, and that's what I did here. If you are practicing working with beads, there are several workbooks that I've seen that look to be incredibly helpful for some people. I don't really like them because I prefer to work on an actual nail versus working in a book, and then just to make them, consistent and stuff like that. I like working on an actual nail because nails aren't perfect. A piece of paper is perfect, kind of, a piece of paper is man-made, but paper is perfect. Paper is flat. I really like working on a nail because a nail is curved, as well as everybody's nails are different and can have different things going on. And so learning how to work around those issues with that given nail, it's easier to do that if you're actually working on a nail. And so that's why I do a lot of practice sets on myself or on a practice hand, because I want to work on a real nail. If you are the same, let me know. What way did you learn? What way do you prefer to practice? Ooh, look at these nails, all buttery looking before the file. They look so gorgeous. Now on to the filing portion. I'm using my favorite drill bit. This is a 5-in-1 drill bit. I love my 5-in-1 drill bit and my tornado drill bits. They're both safety bits, so they won't cut me. I got them both from Amazon. One is Pana, and I don't remember the brand on the other one, but they're both really, really, really good drill bits. If you have not gotten a tornado drill bit or a 5-in-1 drill bit, you should. What's really great about them is you see people using barrel drill bits a lot, and barrel drill bits are great, but the fact that this is tapered means that I can do like a lot with it. I can use this obviously for finish filing and getting close to the cuticles. I can use it to remove bulk acrylic. I can use it whenever I am removing the acrylic so that I can then do a soak off, or removing acrylic at this point now, like whenever I'm just trying to get the shape to look nice. I really, really like these drill bits. All right, now we're all done with that. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna buff the nails with this, I think it's a 240 buffer. I got these from Amazon. My only complaint about these is that they're kind of small. I use one per hand. I wish I had gotten some bigger buffers where I wouldn't have to go through so many, but in general they're really, really good buffers. I really, really like them. After I buff these nails, I'm gonna go in with matte top coat so that we can do some nail art. I didn't mention it before, but I really like that there wasn't a lot of filing that I had to do on this nail set. As you saw, I did go in with a electric drill, also went in with a hand file, and I buffed the nails. But I think because of my acrylic application, I really didn't have a lot of other filing that I need to do. I didn't spend a whole lot of time filing. I think this nail set took me maybe an hour and a half for the entire process, which is pretty good. The acrylic application takes me about 30 minutes. I think I spent 15 to 20 minutes filing, and then whenever I do my nail art, I'm actually curing in between each finger, and that's what takes a while. I cure in between each finger because I didn't want to bump any of the fingers, and I can do that. If you're working on someone else, obviously you probably wouldn't want to cure in between each finger because the nail design that I'm doing is not that strenuous that you would normally have to worry about that. But because I was working on myself, I knew that I could cure in between each finger and it would be perfectly all right. Okay, now I'm going in with this really, really pretty blue. This blue, I think, complements this nail set so well because it is this pinkish color that I have on. It has blue already in it, so as I'm applying this blue, it just really complements it. This is like a very blue pink rather than being like more of a red pink or an orange pink. It's a very blue pink, so it really, really, really worked. So I'm going in and I'm doing this side kind of line here, and then I'm gonna go and fill in that line so it's almost like half of a French tip, if that makes any sense. It's half of a French tip, and like I said, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna cure each finger, and I think it came out really cute. I think that I could have just left it with just this blue without doing the extra part that I'm also gonna do here in a second. It would have been really cute like that as well, but I wanted to make a little saucy, so of course I did that. Now you see me going in with another coat of the matte top coat after all of the nails have been completed. I'm doing this because I'm gonna do a little bit more art on top of the nail. It's not really art, it's just a little applying some glitter onto all of the nails, and I wanted the nails top coated before I did that. So this is matte top coat. All right, now that matte top coat is clear, look how pretty that is. Like, I really could have left it just like that and it would have been perfectly fine. But I wanted to go in with another color. So I went in with this lime green. Look how pretty that color is. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna cover it with glitter, but I needed to have a green base because I wanted, first of all, I wanted the glitter to have the green base to stick to, but I think that that would add even more pigment onto the nails. But you see that design that I did kind of there? It's pretty much the opposite of what I did at the bottom of the nail. I'm going to do it at the top of the nail. And then I'm going to go in with this glitter. It's really more of a blue color, but because I had that green base underneath it, it brought out the green in that glitter. So what I did was I went in and drew the line with the green gel polish, and then before curing I applied the glitter and then I cured. So on this one I didn't do each finger individually. I went ahead and did the green on all of the nails, and now I'm going to apply the glitter on all of the nails. I'm going to cure my entire hand, then I'm going to dust it off, and we're going to be done with this nail set. Ooh, you can't tell me this isn't pretty. This nail set is absolutely gorgeous, but I would love to know, how would you have made this different? Would you have just stuck with the base color? Would you have added the blue? Would you have added the glitter? What do you think? Is this something you'd wear? Let me know down below. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.